Archers come in all shapes, sizes, and skill levels, but from world-class competitive archers and trophy hunters to raw beginners, all archers have one thing in common: they love to hit the bullseye. What's true in real estate is also true in archery. The three most important things: location, location, location.
Yeah, we all know that there are hundreds of different products out there in many different segments of archery, and my customers rely on me, my expertise as a hunter, as a target archer, as a pro shop owner, working with all the technical ins and outs of the equipment. When they come into me and ask for my advice, I give them basically my stamp of approval. I'm putting my name on the line. The last thing I want to do is see that customer come back in here with a problem that he had from something that I recommended.
Every hunter dreams about bagging that trophy, and those chances don't come around very often. But when they do, you want to know your arrow's flying exactly where you're aiming.
I shoot competitive archery. I travel around the world shooting against the best. It comes down to a matter of millimeters in scoring. Every piece of my equipment matters.
People enjoy the sport more when they have better results. And better results equals better customers. That's how I've built my business.
Getting an arrow to find the bullseye is a pretty complicated proposition. There's lots of moving parts. Everything needs to work in harmony with great precision. Putting it all together means you've discovered the location solution. As more people get into the sport, they count on archery professionals like you for expert advice and for help finding exactly the right combination of equipment. And often, it's the little things that make a big difference. One of the most important parts of the location solution is also one of the most frequently underappreciated and overlooked. I'm talking about vanes. There's a lot of choices out there, so the question is, are all vanes created equal? The answer is definitely not. Give us a couple minutes and we'll show you how Flex-Fletch Vanes can help you discover the location solution.
When an arrow flies out of the bow at 300 feet a second, or faster these days, the faster that arrow goes, the more susceptible the vanes are to fluttering. And what I mean by that is when they're coming out of the bow, they're not in the state they are right now, they're in fact fluttering almost like a bird wing. And when they do that, it creates a lot of noise, creates a lot more drag, so downrange your trajectory and velocity will suffer. And in extreme cases, when they're fluttering so badly, sometimes they'll hit portions of the bow riser or the rest itself, causing clearance problems. Most of the vanes we've looked at with our high-speed video camera suffered from that, but not the Flex-Fletch Extreme.
An arrow is like a missile, and a missile gets its stability through its guidance system. The guidance system on my arrow is its Flex-Fletch Vanes. When I'm shooting 90 meters, I rely on that stability to get the tightest groups and the highest score possible.
In long-distance shooting, stability is critical. Flex-Fletch Vanes give me that stability.
In order to really see the Flex-Fletch difference, you've got to slow things way down. Using a high-speed camera capturing thousands of frames each second, we compared Flex-Fletch Vanes to some of the biggest names in the business. See how this vane warps? That'll lead to what many archers call flutter, which will definitely affect the flight of the arrow. Here's another leading brand. Same problem. Now take a look at Flex-Fletch Vanes. No flutter, no vibration. Rock solid at over 340 feet per second. Let's see that again. A leading brand. Now Flex-Fletch. Another leading brand. Now Flex-Fletch. No flutter, no vibration. When it comes to stability, some of the biggest names in the business can't hold a candle to Flex-Fletch. These are pictures our competition definitely doesn't want you to see. So what gives Flex-Fletch Vanes their legendary stability? Part of it has to do with our secret compound and proprietary manufacturing process. Every vane we ship conforms to precise specifications. Some leading manufacturers aren't nearly as particular. Flex-Fletch makes a vane for every application. They're the most silent vane on the market. Add Flex-Fletch Vanes' unique ability to dampen arrow oscillations, and you get the ultimate in guidance and stability. Could a vane that delivers outstanding performance characteristics also be the most durable vane on the market? That hardly seems fair to the competition, does it? But Flex-Fletch memory and durability is legendary with archers and archery dealers everywhere.
When it comes to durability, Flex-Fletch Vanes cannot be beat. When I'm shooting 15, 20 yards into one spot on a field round, I know when I pull my arrows, my Flex-Fletch Vanes are still going to look like new.
I could bury my arrow into a target, leave it there for 10, 15 minutes, pull it out, the fletching's all bent to heck. 5 minutes later, it looks brand new. Only vane I know it does that is Flex-Fletch.
Flex-Fletch Vanes are a little more expensive up front, but if you talk to anybody who shot them for a while, they'll all agree it's a superior product because they are more durable, they last a lot longer. Specifically, if you get a pass-through through a bale, that'll normally ruin a cheaper vane, Flex-Fletch Vanes, because the memory will go right back to 100% of the shape within a few minutes. So ultimately, they are cheaper in the long run.
Flex-Fletch Vanes are just plain tough. In addition to being completely waterproof, they're unaffected by temperature. So no matter how challenging the conditions, Flex-Fletch Vanes perform. But understanding the most amazing differences between Flex-Fletch and the competition may be a bit of a stretch. Here we see a Flex-Fletch Vane right alongside one of the leading brand names. We're going to put both in the Stretch-O-Matic and subject them to some extreme abuse. Everybody knows the Fletch takes a beating. Arrows that partially embed or go through the target or the underbrush usually spell trouble for the fletching. But Flex-Fletch Vanes are resilient and have an incredible memory. Part of that's because we engineer toughness right into the core of the resin we compound. Our unique formula and process creates a tougher resin at the molecular level. See how the Flex-Fletch Vane returns to its original shape in just a couple minutes? The competitor's vane? Well, it ain't coming back. And not only do Flex-Fletch Vanes retain their shape, the performance characteristics remain as well.
I've tried just about everything out there, and a properly applied Flex-Fletch Vane will take abuse that nothing else will.
I hunt in all kinds of conditions, snow, sleet, rain. You can't always depend on the weather, but the one thing I do depend on is my Flex-Fletch Vanes. They perform in any situation.
Flex-Fletch Vanes outperform and outlast the leading brands. Your customers won't have to worry about vane failure when hunting or during competition. And what about styles and colors? We've got that covered too. Flex-Fletch makes 15 sizes for target shooters and hunters and 19 vivid, brilliant colors, including our new glow-in-the-dark green, great for seeing arrows in difficult light conditions. Flex-Fletch Vanes can be easily applied using conventional fletching equipment. There's just a couple simple steps involved in the process. Follow them and we guarantee Flex-Fletch Vanes are on the arrow to stay.
As always, you want to start with a thoroughly clean shaft, just like any other fletching application. Next, we need to clean the base of the vane. To do that, take a paper towel, fold it in half, roll it up into a dauber that's about 6 inches long, dip it into the solvent, put your vane into the clamp, wipe the base of the vane 3 or 4 times with the dauber soaked in solvent, give it a couple seconds to dry, then apply a nice smooth glue bead and put the clamp onto the jig.
With Flex-Fletch Vanes, your customers will notice the difference. Tighter groupings, more consistency, truer flight, more targets hit, more game on the ground. Better results make for satisfied customers, enjoying the sport of archery to its fullest, and you'll get the credit for helping them hit the bullseye. Because, just like we said at the beginning, the 3 most important things to archers everywhere: location, location, location. Check out our other great products, every one designed to improve performance for archers at any level. We accept orders large and small, and we're always available for support and assistance. Got a question about Flex-Fletch? Feel free to give us a call anytime. Chances are you'll speak with one of the company owners. Visit Flex-Fletch.com for more details about our company and our products. Thanks for taking a few minutes to hear the Flex-Fletch story.